The fairy type was introduced in Generation 6, and since then has been a staple in all forms of competitive play. It has great defensive Pokemon and offensive Pokemon that make it one of the best types in all of Pokemon history. Because I realize the fairy type is such a great type, I've set out to beat Brick Bronze with only fairy types. But before the challenge begins, we of course have to go over the rules of this challenge, in which there are only two. 1. Only fairy types. Simple as that. And 2, I'm allowed to use my starter until I get access to a fairy type Pokemon. I'm also playing this challenge on hardcore mode, which makes all of the trainer's Pokemon's stats as perfect as possible, making it a lot harder. But without further ado, let the challenge begin. Here we go. What does this do? I'm scared. The first thing I had to do was obviously get a starter, and there was only option to this choice, and it was Popplio, because Primarina is the only starter that holds the fairy type. And so Pixie Dust the Popplio was born. After getting Popplio, I actually lost to Jake, because not only does hardcore mode make all of the stats really good, but it also makes the trainer have smarter AI and look for the most damaging move, and they also are able to switch out. But then, after getting the unfortunate news about my parents' kidnapping, I headed to Chesma Town and met up with Linda, who stole my necklace. How mean of her. I then found her in the forest, and because of Popplio's amazing level-up moveset and getting Disarming Voice early, I was able to sweep her team with ease, since both of her Pokemon were weak to Fairy. Oh, let's go. I'm level 11. Oh, let's go. That was such a smart potion. Okay. But then, after some grinding, I was able to evolve Popplio into Brion, a good power boost, and much needed for the up-and-coming gym. Now, how about that gym? Here, I'll show you how it went on my, 4th, 5th, or 6th attempt. One of those. I just have to get lucky. Who knew that the first gym would be so hard? There's like no fairy types, and this is the only thing I can use because I can't trade. Alright, let's just water gun. I avoided! That's actually... Is that should just be good, right? Or wait, no, that actually might be bad. I don't know. Okay. It threw paralysis, please. No, I got a crit that one time. You have to hit through paralysis like 3 times in a row, which won't be hard, right? It's not gonna be hard. Yes! Even crit if you want to. Okay, just hit through paralysis once more. Okay, just please hit through paralysis. Go heal. Please. Kill. Please. Please. Yes! Oh. That took so many tries. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yes. Let's go. Took me just an hour to beat the first gym. Oh gosh, let's go. Now with the first badge obtained, I was actually able to finally catch my first fairy type, that being Meryl, which, if I was lucky, I could get with the huge power ability, doubling its attack stat. And luckily enough, mine had huge power, meaning that I could launch off some powerful Aqua Tails with my future Azumarill. And with a bit of leveling to get my Meryl up to par with Brion, I was actually able to evolve Meryl, since it evolves pretty early, and get my huge power Azumarill. I then made my way through the up-and-coming route and got to the Jake battle, which was pretty simple. The battle started with Azumarill versus Eevee, where I used a slam to hit Eevee, but accidentally missed, while Eevee switched out the next turn. The incoming Blitzel dodged another slam, and was able to paralyze and damage Azumarill pretty low before Azumarill was able to take it out. But after learning Aqua Tail mid-battle, everything was dead after that. Both the up-and-coming Nidoran and Eevee fell to a single Aqua Tail. With Jake defeated, it was finally into Brimber City, where it had to beat Team Eclipse in the volcano before I could do anything related to the gym. After a bunch of trainers, I was finally able to fight the admin at the top of the volcano, who was trying to summon Groudon from his sleepy sleep. Luckily, this guy was no problem, since huge power Aqua Tails plus Stab from Azumarill are pretty powerful. Then, with the Team Eclipse admin defeated, Groudon awoke, and he was pretty angry at them, and they ran away in fear of me, of course, not Groudon. And then we calmed Groudon because he's angry. Then, by defeating more trainers, I was able to reach the second gym leader and prepared for battle. And fight, well, it was really easy. Everything was one-shot by Aqua Tail. The reason you see Brionne is in there isn't because I'm actually using Brionne, it's because I needed to avoid an Intimidate from Growlithe, so I could keep my attack stat pretty perfect on Azumarill. But with that, I obtained the second gym badge. With the second gym badge defeated, it was on to Route 7, where I was able to catch my next team member, that being Ralts. And then, after catching Ralts, I was able to get to the Bidoof area and defeat all the trainers and the main lumberjack guy there to make my way to Laguna Lake. After a failed attempt trying to get a Togepi egg from the Laguna trenches, I headed to the double battles with Jake, which were a pain as always, and even more painful since Jake's AI didn't even improve in these battles. Then, while heading to Rose Cove City, we evolved Ralts into a Kirlia, making its power even stronger, even though it's still not that strong. And then after we did all of the Team Eclipse annoying stuff, which was a breeze since we have Aqua Tail and Play Rough Azumarill, we evolved Pixie Dust from a Brionne to a Primarina. Finally, I can actually, use it. Primarina. Dude. This thing is gonna be powerful. Sparkling, yes please. Target is cured of its burn. Interesting. Okay. And then I would have said, we went right to the third gym, and we destroyed it. Which did happen, but my files corrupted, and sadly, we got no footage of the third gym. But I will tell you, it was basically just a play rough spam with Azumarill. It's so powerful right now, and so it's gonna happen. But yeah, there's no footage of the third gym. But some important things did happen in that time where I was unable to record anything. First, Kirlia evolved into Gardevoir at level 30. Second, I was able to catch 3 new team members, and they were all in the same area. That was Granbull, Fido, and Impidimp. Then, once I reached the caverns, I was just grinding for a bit so I could be prepared for the 4th gym. Oh yeah, and Fido evolved into Darkspun. And then, as well as an evolution of Impidimp to Morgrem. But with those 2 evolutions, it was now time to fight the 4th gym leader. And this is how it went. The battle started with my Gardevoir versus his Staraptor. Because of my Gardevoir's traceability, I was able to trace its Intimidate and put it back against itself, so it would lower its attack. It launched off a Brave Bird, almost killing me, but taking a good amount of recoil damage, and I launched a Psychic, taking it almost down, almost barely into the red. Realizing that Gardevoir was going to fall the next turn, I needed a safe switch, so I swapped to Granbull to take the incoming Brave Bird. And because Granbull was able to tank 2 Brave Birds, the Staraptor fell down to recoil damage. Next in was Skarmory, and with a few simple sparkling arias from Primarina, it fell. And just after, the Aerodactyl fell to only one sparkling aria, since it was super effective. Next was the second Staraptor, and with a few smart switches, I was able to lower its attack into the ground, until it switched to Braviary. The unexpected switch caught me off guard, but I was able to switch to Azumarill after Darkspawn had sadly fell, and it was able to take care of the Braviary quickly. Then finally, the final Staraptor fell to one last superpower from Azumarill, granting me the 4th gym badge. After beating the 4th gym, it was now time for the sewers, and after the sewers, I would have to fight Professor Cypress, which I don't know how ready I would be for that. But anyways, this is how the battle went. The battle started with my Gardevoir against his Venusaur, and after living a Sludge Bomb, Gardevoir was able to retaliate with a Psychic, knocking it in one hit. Next in was Delphox, so I swapped in Primarina since I knew I had a good type match against it, and I was hoping to one-shot it with a Sparkling Aria. Sadly though, it switched out to Blaziken since Blaziken had Thunder Punch, realizing that it had a super effective move. But I was almost able to kill the Blaziken with an incoming Moonblast from my Primarina. Primarina was barely able to survive a Thunder Punch on 2 HP and was able to finish off the Blaziken. Next in was Feraligatr, which I was almost able to take care of with Azumarill, but swapped out to Torterra before I could do any more damage. After a bunch of switching, I was finally able to take out the Torterra with one final Play Rough from Azumarill. Then, Samurott faced the same Play Rough treatment. Then the battle was finished by killing Feraligatr and Delphox, who were on barely any HP since they had switched out earlier. And after the battle, Morgrem evolved into Grimmsnarl. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Yeah. But then we had to stop all of that, bomb shenanigans of blowing up Anthean City, and it was pretty easy. Even with my weakened team, I was able to beat the explosion guy, and we made it out of there safely. Able to acquire Mega Evolution now, since we got the Keystone from Tess. But I wouldn't be able to yet, since I have a specific Mega Pokemon in mind. But after helping the Iridia Prince against Team Eclipse in the Iridia Ruins, I was able to have the Prince go back to his gym leader spot, and I was already able to fight the 5th gym leader. And this here is that battle. Let's lock in. Magical Leaf. Oh! Good damage. Lovely. Beautiful. Speed Foul. Is it gonna be faster now? Okay. Withdrew X-Slayer. Now here is Steelix. Sparkling Aria. Yep. Okay. Beautiful. Oh gosh. Live. Yeah, easily. That's not good. Hopefully I kill with Second Punch. Yes! Okay, beautiful. Inner level. With Gardevoir. What's that? It has Iron Head, right? Not living. Yeah. Okay. Bulldoze. Okay, yeah, that's fine. You have a pixie plate. Come on, you're a great special attacker. Stab. Dude. What? I live. That's it. That's it! Oh my gosh. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. That's the 5th gym badge. Now, with the 5th gym badge completed, I was able to use Rock Smash out of battle. Not only so I could get through Route 12, which was the next route, but also I could get into Glistening Grotto, where I can catch my next team member. And my next team member was also going to be my Mega, that being Mega Mawile. Mega Mawile has huge power, doubling its attack stat, just like Azumarill, making it pretty powerful. But I would be only using Mega Mawile, since base Mawile isn't that good. I then made my way through the next routes, getting to Floroma City, where, after a bit of grinding, I would then be able to beat the 6th gym leader and get access to Rock Climb, which would then get me another team member. Chat. Gym 6. Gym leader Fizzy. Like, come on. Leave Annie. I think it always sets up sticky web. So I think I'm fine here. Call mine. Wait, no. Because it's gonna use the best move possible. Oh, crap. How does Moon Blast work? Okay, never mind. It is gonna use sticky web. Cash. Okay, that's fine. Tropius. What does Tropius have for me? Mind up. I'm gonna do a lot more damage. Okay. Steel. It has Steel Wing, okay. And Blast here again. That's Tropius down. Okay, Toxics. That's fine. For now, at least. I kill, right? Is it gonna be faster? I want to believe that I'm faster, but I don't know. Come on. Okay, I'm faster. It is really bulky, so I didn't think I was gonna kill. This should kill me. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. That's the Mega down, which is amazing. Sunny day. That's fine. I don't think I live this. Okay, actually I do. That's nice. I'm just gonna play raw. Yeah, that's 4. Lovely. This sticky web is really annoying. Can I live? It is cutting it so close, gosh. Let's go. GG's. Let's go. GG's. 6th badge obtained. With the 6th badge now completed, I had access to Rock Climb, and I used Rock Climb to pull myself up this cliff on Route 13, which is where I would catch my next team member. Earlier, I had caught 4 different unknown. Letter O, P-E-N-N. Those spell open for you toddlers who are watching this. And if you get those 4, then you can get access to Diancie, a powerful and bulky legendary fairy type. And so, that's what I was going for. I'll lock in. Second try. Holy crap. Queen. There. Second try, bro. Let's go. Oh, that was so easy. With Diancie now caught, my team was looking extra powerful, and I was ready to take on any challenge that was thrown at me, such as the Jake fight, which was one of the easiest fights I've fought this far. But then, after a long bit of grinding, it was time to fight the 7th gym leader, who was definitely the hardest gym fight I have fought in this challenge, even though his Pokemon are weak to Fairy. The battle starts with Haunchcrow versus my Gardevoir, and one single Moonblast was able to take it out. Next in was Bisharp, so I sent in Mega Mawile to use a Rock Smash, being 4 times effective, but it swapped out to Crocodile, who took a lot less damage because of an Intimidate. I then sent in Azumarill, who was unable to tank 2 Earthquakes, and was unable to deal any damage to the Crocodile. But luckily, after I sent in Gardevoir, and intimidated him back with my Trace, he swapped out to Houndoom, and I was able to deal good damage with a Moonblast. He then Mega Evolved and hit me with a super effective Sludge Bomb, which I was able to tank easily and retaliate with one more Moonblast for the kill. Then, after a few annoying switches, I was able to get Gardevoir against Bisharp, and a Moonblast finished the Bisharp off too, as well as the Umbreon. Finally, Grimmsnarl was able to take care of the Crocodile and incoming Pangoro. And with that, I obtained the 7th gym badge. And right after was the test fight, which was super simple since every single one of her Pokemon was weak to Fairy, and about every single one of them was able to get one shot by a Moonblast. Then, once I reached Port Deca, I obtained Surf and surfed my way all the way to Crescent Island. Now at Crescent Island, I had a few things I had to do before fighting the gym. First, I had to get into the Team Eclipse base and try and find my family and beat Jake in the Team Eclipse base. Then, I would head to the Demon's Tomb and fight Professor Cypress for the final time, and then fight Hoopa, ending the story part of the game. Then, after that, I would finally be able to fight the 8th gym. I speed ran through the Team Eclipse base, reaching the guy who was protecting the button, easily defeated him, then went through all the doors and reached to where Jake and Professor Cypress were. Just like the other Jake battle, Jake was not a problem, and I was easily able to destroy him. But then, it was time for the Demon's Tomb, and to fight Professor Cypress for the final time. Holy Aura. Okay. Here is the battle. He leads with Greninja, so I lead with Mawile. Hope you avoid. Get one shot point. Boom. 4 levels lower, but guess what? Nobody cares. I'll just bowl those because it is super effective against Mega Charizard. Yeah. Oh, I think. Mega? What? This should be super effective. It is Mega, but why is it normal? But I think I am Mega. Crunch. Miss. Huh? Should be faster. Like, I mean, like after Incineroar is too bulky. GG's, baby! We win those. And I get over 50. With Professor Cypress finally defeated, Hoopa challenged me to a fight, and immediately got one shot. But with the main story now completed, it was time for the 8th and final gym. Let's go. Punch you. Get one shot, nerd. Another leaf. That was a crit. I mean, we played as high crit chance. And Moonblast. Oh, let's go. Now for the Mega Sableye. Mega Sableye is so cool. Still fast. It's level 85? It's 83 on the list. Okay, well that's the battle done. I just one-shot it. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm just better. I had now obtained all 8 gym badges, and I was ready to go to Victory Road and then fight the Elite Four and beat the champion. And after tons of grinding, I was finally now ready for the Elite Four. Ha! I see it. Dig. Cool. Trying to use a one-shot move on a level 100 Pokemon, and you're level 88. Yeah, buddy, I don't think so. Oh, let's go, bro. And a... Okay. Dude, it's kind of cool that she has a Mega Altaria. think that was a great choice. I think Altaria is a good fit. Level 90. I still one shot. Oh my gosh. I got hit once in that battle. Just sweeping with Moonblast. I mean, I'm using just fairy types against an all dragon.
And with the final test battle now completed, it was time for the Elite Four.
I guess I have Morel. Just sending in Metagross. I didn't expect to let it be okay. It's fine. Let's go. Everything does just so much damage. No. I live one. Oh my god. There we go. That'll live the pressure punches, but it's just very necessary. Oh gosh, that was too close. Oh.
1 down, 3 to go.
Hopefully I can. If I can't, then I'm bonus. This thing has Aurora Veil, so I'm glad it didn't set it up. That has her. Bye. Right. That's dark ground type. Let's go. One shot. Underwhelming. I live. White work. And I kill. Let's go. Yeah, I'm now faster. This should kill me. Boom, let's go. Second Elite Four.
2 down, 2 to go.
Drop my faster. I want to say
Everything have a poison type move, bro. Oh my gosh.
Can I kill? Oh, let's go Walmart. Let's go. Nice job. Yes! Beautiful. Yes, okay, beautiful. And now this should kill because it's like -3 or 4 to defense. Right? Yep. Jeez.
3 down, 1 more to go.
Okay. Yep. Who's that? Got my special attack valve. That's fine. That's a DD gone. The surf kill though. Yes, it does. Let's go. Prima has such good stats. Very good. Don't flinch. Oh, yep, it is. Okay. Do I live this? Oh, yes, I do. Okay. Yes, I do. I don't kill. I live this. Yes, okay. I think that's the battle over. Yep.
With the Elite Four now completed, it was on to the champion. This was my 3rd attempt. My winning attempt.
I think that's the reason. Okay. Let's just do this again. I trick room, then flash. Yep, earth power. It doesn't kill. I said I'm trick room. Which is amazing. Then I can break its focus ash with flashing. It's not gonna do a lot, but I anti-surf its purpose. And then free marina. You can surf. And it'll kill. Beautiful. Now comes the Rotom. That's where I switch to. I just need you to click the same Will-O-Wisp. Okay, there's the Will-O-Wisp. We both get injured, but now Trick Room is done, and I'm faster, and I can hit it with a Moonblast. Now Golden Go should come in. Yep. I'm not gonna switch because Make It Rain will lower the special attack, which I need. There's the special attack. Now I go to All Out and Mega Crunch. Mega Crunch. attack again. Crunch doesn't kill, but one more crunch should. Or it'll just recover. Then stall out. Stall out means death. It's just gonna spam recover. I guess. Until I crit or something. Health is just getting lower. Hex. But dead. Slower than me, or just toxic, and I avoid. That's fine by me. That's a lot. That's actually pretty good for me then, because now I have full HP Cream Arena to deal with the Salamence. Now is the heat train, and I'll just bulldoze twice. Should be fine. Now it's on to the Salamence again. Just because I have full HP. No. Yup. I might be even able to survive my hits. I don't know. Beautiful. That roost. Stop. I live that. GG's. GG's. Let's go. I didn't think. Okay. Oh, let's go, baby. Only fairy types on hardcore mode beaten. And that was the only fairy types challenge. If you enjoyed this challenge, please make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below on what type or monotype challenge I should do next. And if you have any other Pokemon Brick Bronze challenge ideas, please comment them down below. I'd love to hear, and I'll probably do it if you do. So make sure to like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.